Gemini, I hope you are doing amazing. I am coming to you with your reading today. Yes, I am. I hope you are feeling blessed, loved, safe, and protected. We're going to see what comes out for you. I'm going to just shuffle some cards and see where we go with this. I have the Prism Color Oracle, the True Emotional deck that I'm going to be dropping as well. I'll draw for some tarot rather, and then some closing messages. We're just going to see what comes out for you. Messages for Gemini. Thank you for all of your love and support as always. Let's get straight into this. Messages for the sign of Gemini. What does Gemini need to know at this time, please, Spirit? Tell me about Gemini. Messages for the sign of Gemini. Please, Spirit. Spirit, please guide and protect me as I channel the messages that Gemini needs to hear at this time. Please and thank you. We have death and sweetness. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. You've transformed the way that you are with somebody. You've changed. Something's come to an end. No more Mr. Nice Guy. If you are being nice or giving somebody the benefit of the doubt, Gemini, there's been a change to that dynamic. I feel like you're realizing that being nice is not getting you somewhere with somebody, or at least trying to be kind, get on the same page rather. I just see a kind of like a surrender, but also kind of knowing your place with somebody. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. We have reflection and disruption. You could have been butting heads with somebody, Gemini. I just get an energy of you just not being able to reason or not being able to get on the same page with somebody. Isolation, yeah. A lot of you are withdrawing your energy from something here, Gemini. I just feel like maybe you feel as though, Gemini, at this time with a particular person that you're dealing with, it's just too much trouble. It's too much chaos. For some of you, you could be reflecting on some sort of ongoing conflict that you've been having with an individual in your life. And it's almost like something's got to give. It's like you've reached the end of your tether with something here. For some of you, you possibly tried to approach a situation from quite a caring and patient standpoint. And maybe you was met with some sort of defensive energy, or somebody just wasn't really working with you. And I feel like something's changed in a dynamic between you and another person quite drastically as well. Especially with that death card, something has definitely come to a halt or a big end. But also something is transforming. Something has changed in a very big way here. Tell me about this for a Gemini. Let's see. Sweetness. Living in the moment. Again, there's probably an energy of you being quite laid back with somebody, okay? You possibly even waited for something to change. You could have been in a very take it or leave it type of energy. It will happen when it happens type of energy. And I just feel like maybe you've lost your patience with somebody here. Rejected. For some of you, you feel as though somebody kind of took your kindness for weakness here. You could feel like somebody wasn't appreciating the fact that you may have tried to be compassionate, may have tried to kind of be nice to them in some way. Here, messages. We've got spell, love. Interesting. I've not seen that card. Spell and love. Let me see what that is. Divine feminine. Divine masculine. Wow. Interesting. Tell me more. Funeral. Something has definitely come to an end in a partnership. If you were effed up over you, okay, let's unpick this, Gemini. This could definitely be a relationship, a connection that you had with somebody, a romantic connection, okay? This could be a divine feminine, divine masculine dynamic between two people here that I'm looking at. Something has definitely come to an end. Somebody does feel rejected within this dynamic. It could be that maybe you tried to approach a situation with compassion. You tried to be understanding with somebody. I do feel like something has worn off. We've got spell and love. If there was a lot of love between two people in a connection here, something has happened where that has really altered drastically how you view a connection, has totally transformed and changed, Gemini, to the point where maybe you don't really want to give to something anymore. Maybe you're actually happy that something has ended, but there is somebody who's up in their head. There's somebody who's possibly more messed up about this than what you realize. Disruption. Bad news. Love message. Under pressure. Anxiety decisions. Time's running out. No strings. Running. Wish. Round and round cycles, triggers and lessons. Bottom of the deck, we have feeling like crap. Ooh, okay. There's been a few cycles between you and this person. You've had quite a few opportunities to get something right, okay? Maybe you feel as though it's one too many times around a wheel for some of you. I do feel like you're dealing with somebody who may not react well when things are going wrong. You may be dealing with somebody who is a runner, somebody who, when the going gets tough, they run away. This person could be very dismissive, and this could be the problem. Maybe you tried to be patient. You tried to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, as I've said a couple of times now in the past. And it's like you're transforming how you are with somebody, and I feel like it's altering due to feeling as though somebody is not understanding, or somebody's not trying to get on the same wavelength of you in some sort of thing between you and them, something that you guys are both hashing out together. I do feel like this is an ongoing, reoccurring thing that has happened. This person is not taking this separation well. I do feel like this is somebody who you could have separated with. This person could have left. I do feel like this person is very anxious that something is changing and they're not going to be able to rectify something with you. Again, there's something about maybe this person being dismissive, maybe this person not wanting to take accountability, kind of shunning the responsibility. This person could be, for example, somebody who is less confrontational, or somebody who may like to kind of not deal with issues head on as they come up, okay? I do feel like this person's wishing and hoping that it's not too late and that they can come back and rectify something here. But there is a certain level of a lesson that this person does need to learn. I do feel like both of you are learning a lesson. This is not a comfortable situation. Yeah, not happy. Yeah, you could be dealing with somebody who is very stubborn as well. Somebody could be very set in their ways. And I feel like there's somebody here who runs when the going gets tough, doesn't like to confront issues. And where you may have kind of allowed this in the past, you're getting tired of dealing with somebody who is dismissive or is not getting to the root cause of an issue that you have with them. Something like this. I can pick up all these cards. That would be great, please, Spirit. Okay, let's get you some tarot and see what this is. I did see the Tower and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, somebody feels like things are coming crumbling and it's like they're stuck. Analysis paralysis. This could be somebody who's very fearful, like they just shy away from anything that needs to be dealt with, and I just feel like you're tired of that. For some of you, this person believes that you guys are meant to be together as well. But I feel like one of you in this dynamic, whether it's them or you, and I do believe it's you, something's wearing off in terms of the way that you feel for somebody. I do feel like you're losing or you're falling out of love with somebody to an extent, or your feelings towards this person is changing somehow. Tell me about Gemini, please. We've got the King of Cups. Some of you could definitely be dealing with a Scorpio. Again, there's that sweet energy. There's that compassionate energy. There's you trying to be kind. There's you trying to lead with kindness. And I definitely feel like you did this in the past with somebody. Definitely, Gemini. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the Ace of Wands. We've also got the Four of Swords. And we have... all three more have dropped. Oh, the Ace. All three aces. The Ten of Swords and the Knight of Wands. You could be dealing with somebody who's inexperienced or lacks awareness. This person could maybe get a lot of things wrong. I'm getting it's no offense to anybody, a clumsy energy, like somebody who may do things and it's like they clamber about, or they kind of like misjudge things because they don't really think things through properly. Or there could be an age difference between the two of you. Maybe they're just less experienced than a more seasoned person. Maybe this person is new to relationships, or they may not have been in a lot of situations where they've had to navigate through a mature relationship, and it kind of shows in how they carry themselves. The Empress could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. Let me just get one more to finish the spread. One more. The Hierophant. Some of you could definitely be dealing with a Taurus. The High Priestess. I do feel like there's a difference in how ascended you are between this person and yourself. Knight of Cups. I do feel like this person is trying to reconnect with you in some way. You could see this coming, Gemini. You could be a reader. You could be intuitive. You could be spiritual. You could be a healer of some kind. You know, you could just know this is coming, okay? You could just be very spiritual, tapped in. I just feel like you're coming to a realization about somebody here, where you're realizing that kindness isn't really working, or you being patient with somebody is kind of, and taking that lax approach, or leading with kindness is not really working. You may feel that this person needs a kick up the bum to kind of get into gear. But again, there's something about them maybe not lacking direction, or them not being very grounded, or maybe they're immature in terms of connections. They haven't had the experience behind them in order to navigate through a relationship. There definitely could be an age difference between the two of you. One of you could be more spiritual. One of you could be more grounded. One of you could be into spirituality, higher knowing, you know, character building, self-reflection, healing, that type of thing. And one of you may not be there yet, which is absolutely fine. Everybody has their own path to walk and own journey to make in this lifetime. But I do feel as though it's kind of very much make or break, and it's having an effect on a dynamic between you and another person here. I do feel that. with the Ten of Swords, this person feels quite cut up, okay? This is a person who wants to make you an offer. There's an opportunity here to be had with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Somebody does want a new start with you, to breathe some sort of life into a connection. If you have withdrawn from somebody with the Four of Swords, the first thing I heard when this card came out is they want to wake you up. And I don't know what that means. If you've withdrawn, if you've kind of lost interest, if you're just sleeping at home, okay, you could be withdrawn from this person. Maybe you're spending a lot of time in isolation, away from this person. Isolation is here at the bottom of the deck, okay? Somebody is sad about the fact that you may have withdrawn from them, okay? You may be very secretive at this time. I do feel like for the most part, because your feelings have changed towards this person, you are kind of coming to a place where you're okay either way. But this person wants a brand new beginning with you. This person wants to maybe speak some sort of truth. They want the old you back, Gemini, the one who was compassionate, the one who was patient. But I just worry whether this person's just stalling you because they haven't got it together yet, and they know they haven't got it together, but they also know you're going to walk away from them if they can't get it together. Okay, there's something about that here as well. They have a lot to learn. I just feel like this person may lack experience, okay? I'm not saying that this person is a bad person. You know, with the Knight of Wands energy, it's not the most stable energy. Could be known as a player. Somebody who's just in and out, just, you know, hot and cold. 1 minute they're all over you, the next minute you don't know where they are, you know, that type of energy. And I just feel like you're tired of this. King of Cups. And this could have happened a few times now. The Eight of Pentacles and the King of Cups, double confirmation. You have been very, very patient with this person. Very kind, very nice. Okay, you have, Gemini. Some of you could definitely be dealing with a Scorpio. I feel like I've said that a few times, so you definitely could be. With the Eight of Pentacles, I do feel like the Eight of Pentacles is a very consistent energy. It's a very hard-working energy. It's somebody who is consistently working towards something. And again, there's something where you really wanted something to come into balance between you and this person. Bottom of the deck, the Queen of Pentacles, grounded. I feel like you were working towards trying to ground something with somebody, trying to help. To be honest, maybe you were dealing with somebody who you were trying to fix, or somebody who you were trying to help a bit too much, okay? Maybe you romanticize the person, you know? That I can see that here. And with the King of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, you really, really tried to hang in there with maybe showering this person with care, love, time, affection, patience. I do feel like you've had the patience of a saint with somebody here. And it's like you're feeling depleted now. You're feeling depleted. Maybe you're realizing that, you know, no amount of love or showering of kindness or patience is really going to change somebody who needs to do the work themselves. Ace of Swords, please. The Six of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles. It's like you're waiting for somebody to grow up. Six of Cups can talk about children. I just get a sense that you're dealing with a very, very immature person. And that's no offense to no one. You know, everybody has experience. Before I gained experience in life, I was inexperienced once upon a time. You know, but life, experience, reading, you know, learning, not being ignorant, being open to different ways of the world, you know, using your discernment, going through certain things, talking to different people, opening up yourself to different opinions, different people, you know, being worldly. It's all part of how you're seasoning yourself as an individual. And I feel like there's very much a mismatch with how seasoned this person is to you. It's like with the Seven of Pentacles, you're waiting for something to change. You're waiting for a penny to drop. You're waiting for somebody to catch up. That's what I feel like you're waiting for, you know, something to change. And I do feel like the opportunity is kind of closing out on this person, because with the Empress, it's like the Empress doesn't really need to do much, okay? The Empress is ready to be stable. The Empress is already in her own right, very much a force to be reckoned with. And, you know, you're dealing with a Knight of Wands, and, you know, somebody here needs to really get it together. The Nine of Swords, they're really worried. Eight of Cups, they're worried that you're going to walk away. They're worried that you've already walked away. And I do feel like for a lot of you, you've walked away. I do feel like they're worried that that is it. You've walked away for the last time. The World card is still there. I do feel like this is a make or break type of situation, guys. I do. But if you've walked away from somebody, I do see somebody wanting to have another chance with you. But I do feel like it's kind of deja vu for you. It will be deja vu for you because you've been here before, round and round. You've been here before. You've been here before. Be careful of not continuing to go around in circles. Be careful of that. You know, if you've already done circles with a person, you're going to still be going around in circles if nothing's changed. Okay. Ace of Wands, Nine of Cups. For some of you, you could have thought that this person was selfish in the bedroom. This person could be inexperienced in terms of the bedroom as well. I've got to say what I'm getting. With the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups, you could feel like this person doesn't know how to satisfy you, doesn't know how to please you. We're getting right into the nooks and the crannies of it. That's what we do here, real talk. You could feel like this person's selfish in the bedroom. And again, they lack experience. So I feel like all round, you're not really fulfilled anymore. Okay, it could be a situation where you've kind of bypassed this person in terms of your growth and you're waiting for somebody to catch up and they just haven't. Two people need to be growing. Okay, two people need to be evolving. You know, and if one is evolving, if one person in a partnership is evolving and making steps to try and improve and to work on self in whatever capacity that is, if another person is not doing that, gap starts to happen. You know, a gap starts to happen and then it becomes more noticeable. And to the person who has evolved, or the person who has become more awakened, to the person who is more worldly, who has had experience, who isn't afraid of talking to different people, opening up to different walks of life, talking to people, getting out there, you know, not being closed-minded, reading a book, okay? Just being open-minded, you know, to different perspectives, different beliefs. You don't have to agree with everything, but being open-minded that there's other people in the world with different beliefs. You know, it's not just one size fits all. It's all part of evolution. It's all part of the character, okay? And how seasoned you are. And I just feel like in every sense of the word, you know, someone's falling short. Someone is falling short. Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Star, Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Wands and the Three of Wands, the Two of Cups. This person views you as wish fulfillment. They view you as very established, okay? Very, very established. Possibly somebody who gets a lot of attention outside of them as well. They don't like this attention that you get as well because it kind of makes them feel more insecure. It makes them feel like maybe they're not doing enough, okay? If they see you getting likes online or people talking to you outside or whatever it is, take it as it resonates. And with the Six of Wands, they know that you turn heads. You turn heads, Gemini. And with the Three of Wands, this is a person who knows that you could possibly do better than them. And that kind of says a lot. That kind of tells you everything you need to know. And I do feel like that thought is mutual between the two of you. I do feel that. Tell me about the Hierophant. The Knight of Swords. The World card. Yeah, they don't want this opportunity to close. See that window with the World card of that circle. This circle is almost at a completion. I do see that. And it's like it's almost becoming the point where they can no longer go into a new cycle with you because you're not going to be there to open that cycle up again, all over again. And with the Lovers card, this is somebody who's viewing you as an opportunity that they don't want to lose, a person that they don't want to lose in their life. They feel very connected to you. I do want to say that possibly codependent on you as well, due to how grounded you are and how ungrounded they are. Okay, and this is not me throwing shade. This is me just reading the cards, Page of Cups. This is somebody who emotionally hasn't caught up. You know, the King of Cups. You've been coming out as that King of Cups from the beginning. Emotionally, sorry, there's a difference. You know, emotional intelligence, being in tune. Okay, there's a difference between you and another person. Okay, there is. Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, Ten of Wands, Ace of Wands, Two of Swords, High Priestess, the Five of Cups. I feel like this situation is going to end in some sort of disappointment. The Justice card and the King of Swords, Judgment. This is make or break, okay? If this is resonating with you and you've got to this part of the reading, thank you for watching. But you're in a situation, Gemini, where you've closed out something with somebody. Wherever you are in the timeline, you may not have closed this out yet, but this is what is to come. You are very grounded, okay? You are very stable. A lot of you are very, very secure in self. And I don't just mean monetarily, stability-wise, you know, a place to stay, a car, a vehicle, tangible things. That's not what I mean. I mean in terms of where you stand in the world, okay? You are very stable, very secure. I feel like you know yourself to the degree of, you know that saying, you can only meet other people as deep as what you've met yourself. And you've been dealing with a person who may not have met themselves too deep, okay? Maybe you wished that this person will kind of evolve with you, grow with you. Maybe you had hoped that, you know, there could have been a point where you both could have met in the middle or got onto the same page eventually. Maybe you hoped that your emotional intelligence could have rubbed off on somebody who it's almost like you are seasoning somebody. You're trying to season them from your seasoning, if that makes any sense, okay? You know, I love my analogies on this channel. You know, seasoning comes from experience. Again, I will repeat, it comes from being worldly. It comes from, sorry, having an open mind. It comes from not being afraid to explore other perspectives, other people, okay? Being open-minded, not being ignorant, okay? And that's where seasoning comes from. That's where the nook and the cranny of the seasoning to make up a holistic, evolved person with emotional intelligence, with knowing thyself, okay? All of that, you know, it's all about the process. It's all about the process to become that individual. And I do feel like you're with somebody, or you were with somebody who hasn't gone through that. They haven't gone through that awakening. We go through many awakenings in this lifetime. And each awakening draws us closer to being more grounded, knowing thyself. Okay. And I'm speaking to a Gemini who knows themselves. You're very confident. You're coming up as queens and kings out here, okay? You've evolved. But this person, there's a lot of page energy here, okay? Knight energy and page energy. Something isn't correlating. And I do feel like this person's about to miss out on an opportunity because they just can't catch up. Wherever this person's focus is, it's not been on the ball, and this person needs to get on the ball if they've got any chance in even attempting to catch up. I do feel like there's an energy here of somebody needing to go on their own personal journey away from you, and no one's to say, there's nothing to say that this can't come back together eventually. But this person, as they are, where I'm seeing you are at right now, you are in two different places. You're not in alignment with this person. And, you know, I do feel like you see this and you're not being fulfilled. You're not feeling like this is it for you. This is not it for you. This person doesn't want to miss out on you, but they might not have a choice because they've not done the work. They're not trying to evolve. They're not trying to open up to new things, new perspectives, you know, be seasoned. Okay. And that's what I see for you. Let's get you some closing messages. That's what I see. I feel like that reading was kind of all over the place, but you get the message. If it resonates, please like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here as well. I very much appreciate it. Tell me any closing messages, please. Oh, we've got abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in my physical reality. Guilt. I release any belief that no longer assists in my soul's growth. Again, there's something about widening a perspective. Somebody needs to step out of the box. And I feel like it's the person you're dealing with. Somebody needs to know themselves. Somebody could be going through an identity thing as well, like knowing self. This could be a follower. This could be somebody who follows the lead of other people. And, you know, you are someone, Gemini, from what I'm reading here, who knows yourself. You're very grounded in your own right. You've met yourself on a very deep level and somebody hasn't. Somebody else hasn't, that you're dealing with. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. What have I been saying? This is what this is. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. With work, this person can evolve, they can awaken, and they can change. Everybody can. But there's certain journeys that you have to take alone. And I feel like this person has a journey that they need to take for themselves. And the first step of taking that journey is admitting that you need to go on that journey. Adversity. I accept the challenges. That challenges are the best way to learn. Ooh. Everybody has their own individual path. And this is what this reading was about here. Sorry. Noise. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love and judgment. I understand that everybody has their own unique path and challenges. Thank you, Spirit. This is exactly why I love what I'm doing here. This is why I love it. Thank you, Spirit. No shade, no judgment. Everybody has their own individual journeys that they are walking. And, you know, like I said earlier, there was once when all of us were inexperienced. There was once when we were less experienced than what we sit here today, okay? Everybody has an opportunity to learn, okay? You never know everything. Even the most awakened person, there's always more room for growth, more room for expansion, more room for seeing something else from another person's perspective. And this is exactly what this is about. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Some journeys you need to take alone. Everybody on this earth is walking their own individual journey, although we are connected to other beings on this plane, okay, in this 3D lifetime that we are living. We're all on a different path, and you know, you can only meet somebody as deep as what you have met yourself, and somebody is about to learn that. And you know, I wish this person the best, but I do feel like you can possibly have a bit more success and have more of a chance to find somebody who's more in alignment with you. I do feel like there was a lesson here for the both of you. Gemini, thank you for watching. That is what I have for you. If you like how I read, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. But until next time, Gemini, I will see you soon. You take care. Thank you for watching. Bye.